That's the pretty basic things in that I was taught growing up. Open the door for a lady, close the door, pull out the chair, scoot the chair in, things like that. I realized that I actually wanted to really, really pursue it at the age of 26. 26 years old, I realized that if I, took music a little bit more serious, no matter what direction I was trying to go with it, I feel like it would help me unlock some doors and just, move about life a little bit better, you know.
Can you describe some of the initial challenges you faced when starting Rob Wood Presents?
The initial challenge that I faced was just believing that I could do what I wanted to do, to kind of self-doubt, you know, being worried about things that aren't actually there. That was tough at the beginning. But once I was able to get my hands onto a few projects and get into places where people, trust what you can bring to the table and want to give you opportunity, it helps boost your understanding of what you can do, and it helps you grow.
What have been some of the biggest lessons you've learned as a business owner? And I want to put some caveats to this, even though it is some of the biggest. But what is something that just stood out to you and be like, oh, if I knew this, it would have saved me X amount of dollar, X amount of time. And I wouldn't say it's something trivial, but something that anybody with a business, especially something along the line of what you're doing, that should be the first thing they target.
Be okay with accepting help. Be okay with letting others in the room that might know a little bit more than you put their input in. You never know where that can take you. And that's something that I'm still learning to this day. But I know it's a huge part, and it plays a major role in the reasons why some artists make it and some artists don't, or how far a certain individual can go, is how much your team around you is, allowing everybody to play ball, but just understanding that you guys are all on the same goal. But passing the rock sometimes, you know what I mean? The ball ain't always got to be in my hand. I got a shooter over here that loves to edit videos, pass him the rock. I got another person who loves to book shows, pass him the rock. I got somebody else who likes to hop on the computer and help post content and things like that nature. Let them do it. So that's one thing that I learned. And then I also wish that I would have jumped on the part of doing things yourself first, so that you know how to do these things. Because in any business setting, not knowing how to do the things that you're expecting people to do or needing them to do can lead you to not getting much done. You know what I mean? So
How do you get to know these people? You on my end, experiencing our friendship. If I need something, if I need someone, I know I can just reach out to Rob, and somehow he has that for me.
yeah.
What about you makes you connect with people in that way?
I think it's just the fact that I like to learn, I like to learn things. I like to understand where other people are at, So I value each role just as high as, anything else in the kitchen. I use the kitchen terminology because that's where I really learned the skill set of basic work ethic with each other and management and things of that nature was in the kitchen. Joe's Crab Shack, Fisherman's Wharf. So I stepped in there as a dishwasher, and then I wanted to learn how to fry cook. I wanted to learn how to drop the shrimp. Then I wanted to learn how to grill saute. Then I wanted to learn how to host, and I wanted to learn what the busser does, and I want to learn what the boss did. And what's up with your job? Let me help you do that type of, So I just I want to know things. I want to know how to do things so I can help and add value. I feel like within the music industry, man, I'm learning that it's just all one big warehouse. There's nothing, everything's in the same room. It's just one big ass warehouse, bro. And there's a position for everybody. The artist position is the equivalent to the forklift. The producer is the the dude that likes to run with the sledgehammer. Uh, another position may be somebody who's just cleaning the spot, but it's all in the same building, and I want to learn each position. I don't know if the forklift might not show up tomorrow, he might get sick. But if I know how to operate it and at least hold it down for the next week and a half, then I know we're gonna be good. Same with the dude who's running the sledgehammer, same with the dude who's cleaning. So, you know, and I literally been in settings like that, you know, where show up one day and nobody's there, and you got to keep it together, you know.
Based on our conversation, I kind of want to go back to something and then jump back to where we're at. At what point in life did you realize I'm going to have to take responsibility for things?
You know, when you become an adult, you get close to, I mean, it's all fun and games when you're a kid, but I'm literally growing, you know, I'm just growing up, man. And that's when you realize, like, yo, ain't nobody finna be out here doing things for you, you know. And the things that you do, it's on you. But I'll say, like, in my 20s, I started to really understand what it's like to, like you said, you have to take responsibility. You get in what you put out type of mentality. There's nobody here to finish the job for you. You know, you want something, you have to go do it or go get it or find a way to put the effort in to get these things. It shouldn't be handed to you, you know.
If we could move on to experiences for new artists, what advice would you give a new artist who's trying to make it in the music industry today?
To a new artist trying to make it in the music industry, I would say that you first believe that you can do it, know that you will do it, know that there's nothing stopping you from doing it, and you're going to do it. And every single day come back with that same mindset, because that's literally what it is. You know, we're in a world, like, we're so lucky right now to be able to say these things. Like, there is nobody that can stop you from creating music right now. You have a microphone and a computer at home. That's your studio. Then there's nobody to stop you from releasing it the next day. It didn't used to be like that. You used to have to wait on the engineer for a week or two or whatever. Then you used to have to need a cameraman to go and create your content. These are old ways. These are old ways that blocked a lot of artists, but it's no longer like that. So, like, if you're a new artist of today, just know that you have more tools than I think that there's ever been before for you to be successful as an artist. Use them.
What do you tell the artists who feel like it's not the right time, it's not the right look, it's not the right resources? What do you tell those artists who are hesitant to move forward?
Stop hesitating. I think that if you don't think it's the right time, it may be the right time. I don't believe in you rushing your process, but I do believe in you believing that what you're creating is good enough to present and to put out there and to go out and create more, you know. So your job as an artist is to keep feeding us. You know, look at it like this, like, we're out here starving for this content. We're starving for this music that you got. If you create something and you hold on to it and you never give it out to us, we're out here lacking. Like, we're literally starving. You got to feed us. Feed your people. Feed the individuals that love what you got, and keep serving. It's been good for me, man, just knowing that you could try things out. It's all about trial and error. You know, with any business, with anything that you're doing, really, is just coming up with this formula, creating it, believing that it will work, and then working that, you know. And if it doesn't work, going back and reshaping the formula, you know what I mean? Honestly, right now with my music career, I'm just looking to fill the spaces that need me most and need my messages most. Right now, it's looking like more so my community. I'm looking to get into spaces like prisons and places that I've been myself, where I know I could have used the message, and you know, it's actually my main focus as of now.